Ghost of Madden week inside Madden 25, one of the best weeks of the entire year. But before we get into all the ghosts, because we do have the leaks for not only part 1, but part 2, let's just go over the content that we really got today that we're also getting tomorrow. First up, we've got, actually, let me go to Mutality. It's probably a little bit easier to do this way. The Merry Mix-Up cards, we've got a cornerback, Haloti Nada, 93 speed. I want to say he's 6'4", 6'5". I don't know his exact height. Of course, going to be a bigger player model in game. Good man coverage, good zone coverage. Press a little bit low, but good speed on that card. Cordell Stewart, running back. He played kind of quarterback for the Steelers when he was with them. 94 speed. Personally, love this card because we don't really have a super fast, just champion level running back. It's either Tony Pollard with 94 speed, that's a mill, or Ramondre Stevenson with 92 speed. That it's a little bit slow. So Cordell Stewart, for the time being, will be like, the middle ground of a really, really good running back for Zero Chill. Then for your LTDs, we've got kicker Vince Wilfork with Gunslinger built on, I assume, for 0 AP. So if you want to run some fake field goals, maybe throw them at a punt or two, fake punts, you have that. And then, I don't know how I feel about this. I know why they did it. I kind of think it's a lazy cop-out, but right-handed Michael Vick. So simply a Michael Vick card that is really, really good. 95 speed. Gonna be a top quarterback in the game unless he gets screwed ability-wise. But he'll have that 0 AP ability. Remember, these cards get all the 0 chill boosts and have that 0 AP frozen bucket. But he's right-handed. And, I mean, we kind of know for the past few years, everyone knows that plays this game, left-handed quarterbacks are bugged. They can't really roll out correctly. So Michael Vick has kind of been a very mediocre, underwhelming card past few years in Madden Ultimate Team. And making him right-handed kind of just, it's not really Michael Vick, but it's going to make him, like, the best quarterback in the game. So, yeah, I have mixed opinions on it. I think it's a cop-out. Instead of just fixing left-handed quarterbacks, you're like, hey, let's just make him right-handed. But then it's not really Michael Vick, because Michael Vick's he's a left-hander. He's a left-handed quarterback. Then we got the content schedule for this week. Pretty stacked, man. Of course, the Zero Chill Challenge, that is on Wednesday, December 18th. Make sure you guys tune into that. You're able to earn that cornerback Lamar Jackson for, I think, 2.5 hours of watch time. Of course, Football's Family, which we'll go over right after this. Merry Mix-Up, we just talked about. We are getting Team of the Week, Week 15 this week. Probably the last Team of the Week until they go on their Christmas break. Angry Runs, of course, with that. Zero Chill Release 3, which again, they're just calling Ghosts of Mutt Part 1. Ghosts of Mutt Part 2 later in the week, plus Reduxes, which I guess will be 93 overall Reduxes. That's kind of crazy. We are really, really speeding up the Reduxes release. Legend. So I would assume, of course, Ghosts of Mutt Release 1 is going to be on Thursday. Ghosts of Mutt Release 2, it's either going to be on Saturday with Legends, or it will be Sunday, which I would probably prefer. That way we just have content every day of the week. But that is your content schedule. Let's quickly go over the Football's Family cards. We've got the Harrison family. The LTDs, Marvin Harrison Sr., 94 speed. Junior has 93 speed. Or, that's the 93, sorry. Junior has 93 speed. There he is right there with 92 speed on his base card. Football's Family, they do get the 0 chill boost for that. But yeah, those are your cards that we got today. Those are the cards we're getting tomorrow. Now, let's get into the Mutt Leaks. Let me scroll down really fast so you guys don't see. All right, so first up, we have welcome reward players in the form of Sean Taylor and Tavon Austin. I assume these are going to be very similar to Montez Sweat, David Njoku, where you earn both of them just for logging in, and then it requires Snow to upgrade them to a overall. I would actually probably assume these go up to 93. I know Njoku Sweat only go up to 92. I think these will end up going to 93 overall, and then they give some sort of boost to ghost-only cards. And yeah, Sean Taylor, Tavon Austin, a little bit short, but, maybe a budget Tyreek Hill. And hey, if you have Tyreek Hill, maybe you want to sell him before this Tavon Austin does come out. Sean Taylor will be a really, really good card. Now, next up, we've got, these are what we assume to be the heroes, the 90 overalls. We have a Cortland Sutton, a Miles Sanders. I think that's a Cam Bynum, I want to say. And then I think that's a Jaden Reed. I don't know, the Patriot. That's present. The future 90 overalls, I know this is Joe Alt. I'm not going to name the rest of them. I don't know them off the top of my head. I can't zoom in because it'll mess up the imaging to give me a better understanding. For your champions, now not all of these are being released this Thursday. They're going to be released either on Thursday and let's just assume Sunday. So the first part, we could actually scroll up. You can see here, release 1 champions. Future, we've got Devondre Sweat, who actually had a fumble or interception in yesterday's game against the Bengals with a nice stiff arm. Probably actually going to be getting an Angry Runs card this week too. Future, Keon Coleman. Present, Kyle Van Noy and Chris Lindstrom. And then for your pass, it is this first row right here. So we have Peyton Manning, Calvin Johnson, Sean Alexander, Paul Krause and Mike Singletary. Personally, I think the past champions are really, really good. I'm a little bit underwhelmed by the future and present. I wish, especially the present. I'm sorry, like Kyle Van Noy and David Montgomery. I want NFL superstars in their prime. Kyle Van Noy is just, he's past his prime, man. Like Jair Alexander's cool, but give me players in their absolute prime. And then, yeah, so like Drake May, Tyler Nubin, Jair Alexander, and Dave Montgomery will be dropping on either Saturday or Sunday with the second Ghost release alongside this batch of 5 champions. That is Deion Sanders, Luke Kuechly, Javon Curse, which will be a really, really good card, Andrew Whitworth, and Travis Frederick. For LTDs, I'm going to assume the front 3 past, present, future of Brock Bowers, Myles Garrett, and Ed Reed are being released this Thursday, with the second 3, William Perry, running back, it looks like, Jamar Chase, and Cooper DeSheen being released this Saturday or Sunday. So overall, ghosts look pretty cool. Again, I'm a little bit underwhelmed by the present and the future champions, but I think the past champions, they absolutely nailed. And then we also have some bit of information here. Ghost of Mutt Boost, +2 speed, +2 stats to all Ghost of Madden and Legend program players. That is cool because Legends kind of left in the dust the past few weeks with them not getting any boost. Team of the Week at least has their Team of the Week only boost, so that's fine there. And then, yeah, it goes away on the 9th, just like all the other Zero Chill boosts. I wonder if Ghosts of Madden are going to fall under the Zero Chill category and as well the Ghosts of Madden category. We'll have to wait and see on Thursday. And then we also have your Legends for the Saturday, 93 overall. So the Ghosts are 93 overalls confirmed. Joe Thomas, Todd Heap, or Richard Sherman. LTDs, we don't know. There also is a Ghost of Mutt Motivator boost. Boosts all Zero Chill program players. Zero Chill stocking stuffer and Mary Mix-Up for +1 any stat. So it looks like your standard Zero Chill cards and your Mary Mix-Ups and all that stuff are going to be getting another +1 speed boost. That is interesting. And then you also just gave us the like rank rewards that probably aren't even going to be a thing till like February, but Warren Sapp and Darnell Washington, if you're interested or curious about that. But those are your Ghost of Madden leaks. Again, this Thursday, part 1, and either Saturday or Sunday for part 2. If you want extended coverage of the market and how I make my coins, subscribe to the Coin Bible exclusively on Team Get Lucky, link in the description. Now getting into Madden, a few things I want to go over, and I guess the best way to attack this week with a bunch of Ghost Champions coming out is prep out and kind of plan out which cards you are going to upgrade. I currently still have quite a few LTDs, and I am looking to move off these LTDs before the Ghost of Madden release. Randy Moss is a really, really cool card, but, you know, we're getting a Paul Krause. We're getting a potential. We don't know. That Calvin Johnson might be a defensive back. I think they're saving that for the present, the Covertron present. By the way, again, if you've been waiting for my, you would say my ghost prediction, or my ghost prediction video, my present prediction video, I'm just waiting for all the presents to be released, and then I'm dropping a video. So that will be confirmed this Thursday. Video will be out probably Friday or Saturday, going over which presents I think are which. But yeah, like for example, if you have Tyreek Hill, I think Tyreek Hill, all Tyreek Hill owners, you kind of have to move this card. That Tavon Austin might kill the price of Tyreek Hill, plus Calvin Johnson, wide receiver, probably affects Tyreek Hill's price the most. And in general, I think right now, if we go to the market, a lot of Zero Chill champions are just expensive right now. There have been really, really big swings on the champion market. We've seen them go really, really down this past Thursday. And then they've rebounded like crazy. Some Zero Chill champions were down to like the low 400s, and now pretty much every single champion is above 550k. And I would say if you can go a day or two without having these cards, I would try to sell for 550. You might even be able to get like 575, 580, and more than likely either on Wednesday night when they reveal the ghost cards during the MCS broadcast, or Thursday morning when the ghosts are released. These cards again probably going to drop back down to like the mid 400s, you know, at the worst, and you'll be able to save, you know, 50 to 75k on each of these cards. I still think, and I recommend to everybody right now, you should be playing the Mutt Draft event. I know there's the glitch where the game completes, you don't get the win every time, but it requires no team, so you don't have to have any of these super, super expensive cards, and it's just the best way right now to gather any form of currency, whether it's snow, coins, everything. The head-to-head draft event is the best, and if we actually go to the LTDs, go check out the LTD price a little bit, because these cards are pretty expensive, like I said, especially like Creed Humphrey, for example, 1.3 mil. We're getting a Travis Frederick this Thursday, or no, that would be Saturday or Sunday, and then, you know, Creed Humphrey doesn't become irrelevant, but it's essentially the same card. But yeah, I'm going to be looking to move off of probably most of my Zero Chill champions that I have a tourney tonight that I got to play, and then I'm going to sell them off probably either tonight or Tuesday, and look to rebuy potentially Wednesday night or Thursday. I did that exact thing last week, and it worked out really, really well. Speaking of Thursday and this past week, snow also became pretty cheap. You either had the chance to buy it on Tuesday for Merry Mix-Up, which would be tomorrow, or Thursday. We are getting quite a few refreshes in the snow store this week, so I think snow probably doesn't drop as much this week as it did last week, or maybe I think it rebounds a lot more on Thursday than it did this past week, because you're going to have not only the Sean Taylor and the Tavon Austin, which I think people are going, it's going to require snow to upgrade, and people are going to upgrade those players. But you also, and I'm not going to have them in my snow store because I've bought all of them, but of course you have the present refreshes, but you have the champion refreshes. I mean, the 93 overall Zero Chill sellable card, the 93 Zero Chill B&D card, the 90 sellables, and the 90 B&Ds. Those are all having their one-time refresh this Thursday. So snow is going to be the highest demand for snow, you would say, is probably going to be this Thursday for the rest of the Zero Chill event. So if you want snow, I would say be a little bit more aggressive, either this Tuesday for Merry Mix-Up content or Thursday morning right when the Zero Chill content releases, because I think the rebound for snow is going to be a little bit more drastic this time around than it was last Thursday. Past Thursday, it went down, but it didn't really it took like a day or 2 days for it to rebound. I mean, the Zero Chill 93s were still going for, I would say, mid to high 400s for the entirety of Thursday. Didn't until Friday happen where they all went above 500k, and eventually over the weekend to 550. So, either you need snow this Thursday for presents to upgrade your, Tavon Austin, Sean Taylor, or just to flip, buying snow either this Tuesday for Merry Mix-Up or this Thursday for Zero Chill. It's probably going to be another pretty good strategy to do so. And then I would say, last thing I leave you guys with, there is another Market Inside pack in the store. It pretty much runs today and tomorrow, and if you guys were around for the first Market Inside pack that released 2 weeks ago, definitely crashes. Very unique individual cards, and if you've been one of these cards for your team, it's a lot of 91 overalls and 92 overalls. They have dropped quite a bit. There's a bunch of Redux 91 overall cards that have dropped a good amount. If you want those, like a Micah Parsons, if you're running a Cowboys theme team, dropped quite a bit. There's a Ray Lewis for 106. It's not a bad price. But yeah, there also are some 92s. 92 Reduxes, I don't think really are that targeted. I think the only one is Teron Johnson. As you see, there's a bunch up for 220k. If you've been waiting to pick up that card for your team, now's the time. There also are a bit, I think, team builder wise, there's a Kerry Joseph that's being kind of flooded right now. Yeah, you can tell which cards are involved in the pack because they're flooded on the market. And I know for team of the week, the 92 overall Fred Warner here is actually a little bit up from when I checked him earlier, but Fred Warner is one of the cards in the pack, and he has been populated onto the market quite a bit from that pack. So if you want any players from that pack, and again, it's pretty obvious to know which players are involved in it, yeah, make sure you guys pick them up because they will be definitely more expensive when the pack expires, Wednesday morning. But that's really all I have for you today. Exciting week of content. Again, expect that present prediction video either Friday or Saturday of this week. If you guys want to see a quick little peek at my presents, I have bought the store out both times. Plus, I've been grinding the head-to-head event or the MUT draft event quite a bit amount. The only LTD presents I have 3. I have, here we are, Winter Hero, Original Lurker, and Jolly Pirate. I believe there are 8 total extra large player presents, so I only have 3 of them, or it might be 7. I do have a good amount of the smaller player presents, Bolt and Lock, Snowplow. I think I'm only missing 1 of the smaller player presents. Hopefully, I can earn that one or acquire it via luck before presents are officially, or if they open on the 25th. That's all for this video. I will talk to you guys later this week with present predictions. Looking forward to that. And until then, peace.